Today, I am going to talk about an underrated Cubism painter, Jean Metzinger. Imagine a world shattered, but not into dull fragments. Imagine it exploding into a kaleidoscope of vibrant colors and geometric forms. This was the artistic vision of Jean Metzinger, a Cubist mastermind who didn't just dissect reality. He reassembled it with a focus on dynamism and a celebration of color. While Cubism is often associated with a more muted palette, Metzinger defied that notion. Works like L'Oiseau, the Bluebird showcase this perfectly. The fragmented scene, though not a human figure, pulsates with vibrant hues, a signature element of his style. Metzinger wasn't content with simply deconstructing subjects. He aimed to capture their essence, their movement, and their energy through this explosion of color and form. Jean Metzinger 1883 to 1956 wasn't your typical artist. He wasn't content with simply replicating the world. He craved to shatter it and reassemble it in a symphony of color and fractured perspectives. His journey, much like his art, was a fascinating exploration of artistic boundaries and a testament to the power of human creativity. The year is 1910. The Parisian art scene is abuzz with the whispers of a radical new movement, Cubism. Jean Metzinger, a young and ambitious artist, is already creating works that push boundaries and challenge traditional perspectives. However, public acceptance of Cubism is far from guaranteed. One pivotal moment in Metzinger's career arrived with the 1910 Salon des Indépendants, a prestigious annual exhibition. Cubist works were still considered outrageous by many, and the selection committee was hesitant. Legend has it that Metzinger, ever the advocate for his art, took matters into his own hands. The story goes that Metzinger, armed with unwavering confidence and a healthy dose of chutzpah, snuck into the exhibition hall after hours. There, under the dim glow of moonlight, he strategically rearranged some rejected Cubist works, including his own. When the doors opened the next morning, the sight that greeted the selection committee and the public was a startling yet thought-provoking display of Cubist masterpieces. These fragmented forms and fractured perspectives, once relegated to the reject pile, were now presented in a way that demanded attention. Whether this daring act of rearrangement actually happened remains a matter of debate. However, there's no denying the impact Cubism had at the 1910 Salon. The exhibition became a turning point, sparking heated discussions and eventually leading to a wider acceptance of Cubism within the art world. Metzinger's audaciousness, whether real or legendary, became a part of Cubist law, showcasing his unwavering belief in the power of his artistic vision. The story doesn't end there. The rearranged Cubist works, including Metzinger's, did indeed cause a stir at the Salon. Critics were divided. Some were utterly bewildered by the fractured forms and multiple perspectives. Others, however, saw a refreshing new approach to representing the world. Word reached Guillaume Apollinaire, a prominent poet and art critic who was a champion of the avant-garde. Intrigued by the buzz surrounding the Cubist works, Apollinaire visited the Salon. He was particularly struck by a portrait, a fragmented yet strangely cohesive depiction of a man that he recognized as himself. Upon further investigation, he discovered it was Jean Metzinger's portrait de Guillaume Apollinaire, portrait of Guillaume Apollinaire. Apollinaire, ever the showman, saw this as a perfect opportunity to further promote Cubism. He wrote a glowing review in a prominent art journal, praising Metzinger's innovative use of form and perspective to capture his essence. This positive review, coupled with the ongoing discussions around the rearranged Cubist works, thrust Metzinger into the spotlight. He became a prominent figure in the Cubist movement, his work gaining recognition and sparking further debate. The story of the Salon Showdown, whether entirely true or embellished, highlights John Metzinger's boldness. He wasn't afraid to challenge the status quo, both in his art and in his actions. His chutzpah, coupled with his artistic talent and the support of influential figures like Apollinaire, paved the way for Cubism to gain a foothold in the art world. It cemented Metzinger's place as a pioneer of the movement, an artist who dared to see the world anew and shatter it into a kaleidoscope of color and form.